I am Mike. Era is off fighting aliens or robots or something. I don't know. His message was blurry. A lot really bloody too. With me today, two men, two handsome men. Introduce yourself.
They call me Butter because every now and then I get on a roll. Hi, how you doing? I'm FGK.
The rumors of my demise were greatly exaggerated. I was not in Charlotte Flair's DMs. Hi, I'm Jackal.
Wait to talk about that later.
That promo, that whole segment was fucking absurd.
I don't know if I want to get into this now. Do I? My biggest thing, real quick. I am so confused. Why I watched this and I was like, I almost turned off Smack. Like it was so bad. And then, but I go online, everybody's like, this was the promo of the year. It was so real. I'm like, what the fuck did you guys watch?
And it was... Wait, you're not talking about Charlotte versus Tiffany, was it?
Yeah.
People hype that up?
If you go online and you look at the comments, everybody's like, this was so real. This was the promo of the night. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you people watch, but just because she said Charlotte gets divorced, I guess that's some hard-hitting shit or something.
Well, and all right, here's my thing. People were blaming Tiff for it. Charlotte couldn't start the fucking promo to save her life. She started getting booed and she got harassed. Like, Charlotte ruined that whole fucking thing. Let's make that clear.
She got flustered off rip.
Yeah, Tiffany retaliated. Should she have? No.
Yes.
But guess what? If you're going to shit on me, I'm going to do it right fucking back to you. Fuck
yeah.
And Charlotte, so that's what, the third time Charlotte's been overly unprofessional with a woman?
Yes.
Maybe she's the problem.
The Nepo baby, when the Nepo baby isn't getting what the Nepo baby wants, I think the Nepo baby throws a little bit of a temper tantrum and tries to throw Ludwig Kaiser under the bus for no reason. I love that man got onto Twitter and was like, honey, don't flatter yourself, darling. I would never be in those DMs, girl.
All of a sudden, I'm
sorry,
a huge
I don't fuck
Ludwig
camels.
Kaiser fan.
That was great, dude. But another thing that happened after SmackDown was AEW this past weekend. And hey, Kevin, did you watch it?
I did not.
I did not watch it either. Hey, Mike, did you watch it?
I did.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so since Era's off in Timbuktu fighting Scooby-Doo, or whatever you said earlier, I was only kind of partly listening. I'm gonna say a match, and you tell me how you feel, what happened, how hard you are, so on and so forth. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, we're just gonna start at the bottom and work our way up. Nick Wayne and the Crew versus AR Fox and Top Flight.
It was a good high-flying match. The way they set it up, you knew that Nick Wayne and the Crew were going to win, which they did. Nick Wayne hit with his... I'm going to say this now. Too many people are starting to use springboard cutters. Can we fucking trim this down?
God.
Nick Wayne's looks super generic when he does it. Get some... I don't know. You can fly and do flips and shit. Do something fancy. Like, a springboard cutter just looks boring after the rest of that match.
Not gonna lie, when I'm looking at this on paper right now, I thought it was Nick Wayne and the CPU. I got real confused all of a sudden. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's using computer processors to help people now.
To fight. Good for him. Up next, Max Caster versus TBD.
And the TBD, which I said this beforehand, I was like, if you're going to have it on a pay-per-view, you should probably use it to bring somebody back, which they did.
Oh.
And they used it to bring back his old tag team partner, Anthony Bowens.
Oh.
That's the claim?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, look at AEW boy knowing all the AEW stuff. Hell yeah, me. Good job.
And Anthony Bowens beat him fairly quickly, and he's now called the pride of AEW because he's gay, so gay pride. Yeah, that was why. But I mean, he looks good. I'm sure they're gonna waste him in about a month, and then eventually they'll be back as a tag team or something stupid. Because AEW doesn't know how to storytell.
No.
Mostly.
Status quo. Going on to the next one, Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe, a Owen Hart Tournament Cup match.
More hard hitting than I expected. Kyle Fletcher's a fucking stud. Mark Briscoe hits real well too. And there were a couple times where I was like, oh, he's trying to put Mark Briscoe in a wheelchair. All right.
Nice.
Now,
But
I have a
good match.
quick question. Was it hard hitting or were they hard wall hitting?
Maybe both.
I
These
didn't
are the hard hitting questions.
I
People
didn't
want.
check the one, but they definitely were knocking the shit out of each other.
Okay. A lot of poop.
And
involved.
when he does that top rope brainbuster that both him and Sami Zayn do is one of the most terrifying looking moves in wrestling.
Up next, the Women's Owen Hart Cup Tournament match. Our Lord and Savior Sasha Christ going up against Julia Hart.
In true House of Black fashion, they do not get to win big matches. So Julia Hart lost to Mercedes Moné.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. I didn't even watch.
Which means she is one step closer to getting the Owen Hart Cup. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, another belt that she's going to parade around with for a cup of coffee.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Another Owen Hart Cup tournament match. God, I wonder what the filler was on this pay-per-view. Will Ospreay versus Kevin Knight.
Which, if you don't know who Kevin Knight is,
I don't.
He was trained by Katsuyori Shibata in New Japan.
Yeah.
He was there for a whopping 2 years and won the tag belts twice.
Okay.
The man is fucking great. And a match between, well, like, if they wouldn't have had that triple threat later in the night, this probably would have stolen the show.
Respect.
Respect.
Okay.
Great back and forth match. You knew Will Ospreay was going to win because they threw Kevin Knight in there just because Jay White was injured. But man, if they can use Kevin Knight right, he's going to end up with a belt eventually.
Okay. All right. That's kind of like a weird love child between FGK and LA Knight, in my opinion. But you know what? Sure,
right.
I'm all about it.
Ooh. He's basically Black Will Ospreay.
Oh, that is not a love child between two white men, turns out, actually.
That's actually the complete
opposite. Next match, everybody's favorite match, the ROH World Championship match, Mask versus title, Chris Jericho going up against Bandido.
So, this match was even dumber than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, that's
because, well, Chris Jericho cheated to win. Ref was distracted with everybody coming down to ringside. Chris Jericho hits Bandito with the bat, pins him 1, 2, 3. Match done. Bandito has to get unmasked. But wait,
that quick?
But wait, oh no, it was like a 20-minute match. Unfortunately, maybe 15.
But wait, there's more.
No, we're not done because Bandito's family was ringside and they were yelling at Aubrey Edwards. There we go. That's the female ref. They were yelling at her, going, "Hey, he cheated!" So they walked over. They were somehow allowed to hop the barrier, walked over, found the bat he used to hit Bandito, and they restarted the match. And Bandito won, is now Ring of Honor champion.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Bodied by Chicken Bake finally lost that title. Very nice, dude.
I'm glad he lost the title, but was that a dumb way to do that?
I was about to say, that's a really stupid fucking finish.
Yep. Jericho said, nah, brother, that's not going to work for me. I still got to win at least at one point, but I also don't want to drop the title, brother.
Hey, I know you're dropping
lose
title. You
cleanly?
might lose clean.
That's not going to work for me, man. Don't you know who I am? I'm Chris Jericho. Up next, AEW TNT Championship, no time limit, no outside interference match. Daniel Garcia versus the king of jaundice himself, Adam Cole, baby.
Nice.
There were so many Panama Sunrises in this match.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, boy.
And, I mean, don't get me wrong. These guys can put on a show, and they do. And, of course, Adam Cole, baby, wins.
Oh, getting a title back.
Good. I mean, I'm going to stick with it. I am not.
He got that belt.
I'm not a Daniel Garcia fan. I still think he's got like one of the stupidest gimmicks, but
How jaundicey did Adam Cole look on?
On
He
a
didn't.
scale of
He actually,
oh,
to help him out a bit, he was wearing Witcher gear.
nice.
Yep, a
Isn't
whole
that,
jacket made to look like the Witcher shirt and the medallion.
so he was trying to cover as much of his body as he can.
Yeah, and yeah, the problem with Daniel Garcia is that besides for him air humping, he has the personality of a white painted wall.
Oh, oh no, no. So he has the fun little thrusts, and that's it.
Yeah, oh yeah, that man has
Oh, Jesus.
zero personality.
Oh,
That and
boy.
when he loses, he looks like he's pouting, and you're like, well, it's kind of funny when he loses because he's always looks so sad.
It's like you're sad for a baby.
When
Yeah, kinda.
that's the biggest thing you got.
Mm-hmm.
Great in the ring again. Like he went toe to toe with Daniel Bryan, and it was fucking impressive. I'm sorry, Bryan Danielson, and
Yeah, please.
but man, when he tries to talk or do anything other than wrestle, you're like, that's why you're never going to be the prime guy. Okay,
I
got
see.
it.
Okay.
Moving on to the next match, AEW World Tag Team Championship match: The Hurt Syndicate versus Big Bill and Brian Keith.
Uh, better. And all right, again, when you look at this on paper, you already know who's going to win, right? Like that's right off the rip. You know the Hurt Syndicate's going to win. So it was how good can Brian Keith and Big Bill look, and they actually looked pretty good, especially Big Bill. That man, when he's in the ring with somebody that can handle his strength, he shines. Like him and Bobby Lashley going at each other, and Bobby Lashley looking small was fun to see.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately, they lost because MJF interfered to help out. So, I mean, it still wasn't really a clean win, even though it could have been. But, you know, they're trying to do that storytelling thing there with MJF and MVP and the Hurt Syndicate.
Now, you say trying. Are they succeeding, or what are we feeling? Okay, so they're trying.
It's a stupid storyline. So
Okay. Okay.
We'll keep it at trying then.
yeah, it's like, you know, they're just trying to keep MJF on TV, and they don't know what to do with it right now.
Up next, the AEW World Trios Championship match: Death Riders versus Rated FTR.
If Rated FTR would have won this match, I would have committed seppuku live on your stream.
Damn.
Oh,
Which for a while there, it looked like they might, but they didn't. Thank God. If somebody's going to beat the Trios champions, it has to be an actual fucking trio, not just a hodgepodge of people you throw together. And then what I said was going to happen fucking happened because, duh, FTR turned on Coke and
Yup.
didn't just turn on him a little bit.
yup.
Oh, the full turn.
They beat the absolute dog shit out of this man. Shatter Machine, spike pile driver onto a chair, and then 2 concertos.
Whew, I think I don't have the law in front of me. I don't have the legal documents behind all of it, but I do believe that may be considered elder abuse to a certain degree. So, oh boy.
It made me so happy to see. Especially because it was one of those softball pitches where if you didn't know it was going to happen, you probably haven't been watching wrestling ever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So when it happened, I was like, okay, cool. Well, at least we know where it's going. Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus are gone from Christian. FTR is gone from
Yep.
Edge. Cope, sorry. Gosh, I wonder what's going to happen from here.
And we got some big bads holding the tag titles at the moment. Crazy how that works.
Let me think about how that works.
Up next, the AEW Women's World Championship match: Toni Storm versus Megan Bayne.
Toni Storm had a video before this match that was her doing Rocky montages to prepare. It was incredible. She should be an actual actress because it was absolutely fantastic. Timeless Toni Storm is still running as the best gimmick AEW has probably ever done. Uh, this was one of those ones where I was like, this might be the quickest title hold she's had, but she ended up beating Megan Bayne after 3 running hip attacks into the corner, and then her pile driver, and then she won with a roll up. I'm sorry, I
Oh,
believe
the deadliest move in all of sports entertainment.
because she did the 3 hip attacks into the corner, and then the pile driver, and Megan Bayne kicked out at 1.
And her reward after. Oh, what'd she do? Hold on, I didn't know you were done. What'd she do?
Oh no, I was gonna say she Drew McIntyre to her ass. Like when Brock Lesnar just immediately F5'd him, and he kicked out at 1.
And her reward for going through all of that and actually making a nice show and good performance, she got into the press scrum, and she was asked what her favorite Waffle House order was.
That's so funny.
Love it. I love comedy. What you get at Waffle House? What do you get at Waffle House? Waffle House. My whole personality is that I'm a fat fuck that eats shitty, overrated food from the South. I'm so funny. Waffle House.
Hey, let's be clear. It's not overrated. Nobody rates that food high. It's what you eat when you're desperate at 3 a.m.
when you're desperate, high, and on the side of a road with nowhere else to go.
Like, that's when you don't care about life or death anymore. You're like, you know what? I just need food. Look, Waffle House is there. It's like the drunk step dad that's gonna beat you, but you're like, you know what? I want a hug anyways.
If you are going to constantly have YouTubers in your press conferences afterwards, let them clip farm on their own time. One-on-one, so they can get their little TikTok clip, so they can post it and get their views and have all their friends say how funny they are in the comment section. Let them do it on their own time. There is no reason, no need to be doing any of that in an actual press conference where hundreds of thousands of people are watching it go down, and all they get to hear about, oh, where'd you get a Waffle House? Drives me up a wall. They did it with Rock, and now the same person did it again with Toni Storm.
I think they blindsided Kevin Owens one day and asked him to.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's their only personality trait is,
Yeah.
I'm from South. I like Waffle House. What you get? So stupid. Unlike Dwayne and Kevin Owens, I'm assuming, Toni Storm basically just called him an idiot for 30 seconds and then walked away.
Nice.
As well she should.
Up next, the AEW International Championship match. Kenny Omega versus Speedball Mike Bailey versus Andrew Tate Ricochet.
Match of the night, not even close. This is one of those matches where if you were going to introduce somebody to AEW, you'd show them this match. Because it is just 3 guys, 2 that are massive high flyers, and Kenny Omega that can do most things in the ring. And it's just them going out there doing what they do best. No gimmicks at that point, except for I'm sure you've seen the clip. Ricochet puts on the headset and he's going to talk trash, and Mike Bailey just kicks him square in the fucking jaw, and the headset just goes flying. It was hilarious.
I saw that one, and then both when Kenny Omega and Mike Bailey called Ricochet bald and then slapped him on top of the head.
Slapped the shit out of his head. It was so loud.
Fuck out of him.
He hops down, turns around. Mike Bailey just, and he turns. He's holding his head. Kenny Omega looks at him, and he moves his hand, and Kenny just goes, oh my. It was so good.
Mike got so excited, he just went to another dimension.
One of those ones.
Very good match.
That was one of those matches where, yeah, Kenny won. It was absolutely incredible. If people need to watch a match from that pay-per-view, it should be that.
And unfortunately for Tony Khan and other AEW watchers, that was your piss break match.
Oof.
Yeah, Kenny Omega he needs some help setting up his card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That went on before your main event, the AEW World Title match between Jon Moxley and I Swerve when I drive.
Which also, was a good match, except for the ending. But it was a good back and forth. Did everybody get involved? Of fucking course they did. But Swerve and Mox at least were, they were hitting each other. They were doing, they were there. It wasn't overly extreme. There was a little bit of blood. Mox was just kept on trying to make him bleed over and over again. Um, but then you had this fairly, like, as far as Mox and Swerve goes, it's a pretty standard uh, championship match for them. And then it gets just butt fucked at the end by the return of the Young Bucks, who
Rose.
do a V trigger to Swerve, and Mox gets the pin. And you're just like, okay, but why? You've been gone for 6 months, haven't done a single thing for your company, and now you come back and do that just because.
See,
And I
now,
don't, one of them was wearing a V-neck shirt, pearl necklace. That was a bit strange, but hey,
Nice.
you do you.
listen, I'll just say it as someone who doesn't watch AEW. That shit felt racially motivated. I'm
That's
not
how it
gonna
was.
lie. That felt racially motivated, dog.
We can't have that fella being our champion.
Oh, no. The alleged racist bucks. Okay, sure.
Oh, real
You want to
quick
hold the
because we're
brother
talking
down.
about the elite. Real quick because we're talking about the elite. So after the Kenny Omega match, he's getting ready to leave the ring. Okada comes down.
Oh,
They stare at each other for maybe 2 seconds, and then Kenny hops out of the ring, and then Okada leaves. And I was like, what the fuck was the point of any of that?
they need to hurry up, and I know they were saving it for a special occasion to get Kenny Okada like 4 or 5 at this point, but Kenny's a ticking time bomb at this point, and I think you need to pull the trigger before it's a little too late. You know.
Well, and I don't know if if he was just tired or if he was dehydrated or whatever, but like legitimately, Okada walked out of the ring, got in the ring, they looked at each other that long. Kenny left the ring, and then Okada left the ring, and I was like, well, that felt like it was supposed to be quicker than it was.
Well, there we
And
go. For that is basically AEW Dynasty, Mike. Right?
yeah, I mean, there were some absolutely fantastic matches, and then there were matches where you were like, okay, well, those were kind of a waste. Which is when you have 13 matches, that's going to happen.
That is
And
unfortunately on par for an AEW show at this rate.
yeah, exactly. Well, and especially when 3 of your matches, they should just have a pay per view called the Owen Hart Tournament pay per view, maybe, and just do it like King of the Ring or something.
Ooh, try to get it all done in one night. Okay, I kind of like that one.
But hey,
Speaking of
there I go
speaking of
having
other
ideas.
things, yeah, right. You knocked that off. You quit using your noggin. That makes too much sense for Tony Khan. His brain don't work no good like that.
So true.
But speaking of things that do make me happy and do make my brain work good, fellas, I don't know if you know this or not, but not this weekend, but next weekend is WrestleMania.
Oh shit! It is.
Oh yeah, it's not this Saturday Sunday. It is next Saturday Sunday.
Holy
Where we will be
shit!
live on twitch.tv/Jackal Joker doing live reactions to the pay per view all weekend. Come hang out with the 3 Counting Out boys in Michigan. We would have some fun with
Yeah,
you.
if you want to see my face, that's where you see it.
Holy shit! We gotta do predictions.
Next week though.
Next
That is
week.
going to be next week's episode.
Oh, Monday. Oh, okay.
One thing that I have been quietly keeping track of in the background, and I haven't brought anything up about it until now, since I don't want to talk about anything going on for WrestleMania, since we're going to be doing the entirety of that next week, that's going to be all of next week's episode. We'll hold off on saying anything current. WWE on their socials have quietly been ranking in their own personal top 50 WrestleMania matches of all time.
That's too many.
Not like a Dave Meltzer ranking, not like an internet ranking. WWE themselves are ranking their matches. And I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on the order of it all, seeing where you guys think things would slot in, see if you like it, you disagree with it, so on and so forth.
Are we doing
Or,
all 50 or just like top 10?
well, we'll do all 50, but I'll make a game of it a couple way through because not all 50 have been released just yet. I think we're only up to, we've done 50 through, I think number 11 was released today. So the top 10 has yet to be revealed. For example, number 50 is Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 38. Which
Cody
is
Rhodes' debut.
the Cody Rhodes return at WrestleMania 38. The one below
Right.
that in 49. Here, let me go by 5. Let me give you a batch of 5. So 50, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins at 38. 49, Sting, Triple H at 31. 40.
Get fucked, WWE.
Oh yeah. Oh, but wait, there's more. 48.
Oh, no.
48 is Once in a Lifetime.
Really?
47, Goldberg Lesnar at 33. I think this website that I'm looking at missed one, but 45 is Batista Undertaker at 23. Those nowhere near the top 10. Nowhere
Whoa.
close.
I feel like just based off of those, like maybe, I don't know if I'd say those are top 10, but those are not bottom of the barrel. Like,
Those could be higher. Those could be much higher.
so
in
I know
comparison to
it's
some
going to
of the
put
things.
something stupid like, there's some stupid matches
Well,
I can
I
already
mean,
tell.
Let's be honest. Sting versus Triple H shouldn't even be on the list, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really.
Match wise itself, God no. The only thing people remember about the damn match, like I said in the whole overrated underrated segment, is the damn DX NWO coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on, 40. We'll go 44 through 40. Coming in at 44, Seth Rollins, Triple H at 33. 43 is Cena, Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 23.
That's way too fucking low.
42, this is the one that pissed me off. 42 is Edge and Foley in the hardcore match at
What?
22. Just above that is AJ Undertaker in the Boneyard match. And at 40, Kevin, it's a good thing you're sitting down for this one.
Oh, God.
40, ranked 40 is the heist of the century. Lesnar, Reigns, Rollins at 31.
Really?
At 40.
One of the best Money in the Bank cash-ins of all time is
Is
ranked 40.
Yup.
That's
Yup.
fucking crazy. This is
So,
WWE's
like-
ranking?
This is WWE. You can check their Twitter. They're slowly dropping it. I think they did it 50 days out from Mania, and they've been releasing a new match every day.
So what, did like Bruce Pritchard make this list himself?
Yeah.
He's like, I
Probably.
only like the old guys, brother. Like, what the fuck is this?
This, so far, I think I disagree with about 95% of this.
I'm surprised Boneyard match is even in the top 50, to be honest with you.
I am too.
Like,
Like,
it's good.
it's fine, but it's not a top
Well, all right,
50
here's
of all
the thing.
time.
Here's the thing. I get why it's in there because it was one of those types of matches, a cinematic match, and it was the first one for them that worked really well, and because of the time it was in. So like you had to have it there. And it worked for the most part. So I mean, was it important? Yeah. Was it something that they had to do because of the time we were in? Yeah. So I get why you have to put at least one of those types of matches in there. Now, if they have like Randy versus Bray in like that Firefly, like whatever fucking weird match they had, if that's in there, I'm gonna blow my brains out.
The bug projections on the ring at 33. We never got the full experience of that because we were there. We didn't even get to see the bugs.
So you just got an even weirder match. Oh, great.
Oh yeah. It was bizarre.
Wow.
39 through 35. Here we go. 39. Gunther, Sheamus, Drew for the IC title at 39.
That's a good match.
That was a really good match.
All right.
That was probably that was the match of that night, right?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. 38. Eddie versus Kurt for the WWE title at 21. Or was it 21?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Or was it
Yeah.
20?
I think that's. Oh.
Was it 20 or
I think
21?
it might have been.
No, 21
20
was Cena JBL.
Yeah. So it was 20.
It'd be 20. Yeah, it'd be Eddie Kurt for the WWE title at 20.
That's a great fucking match.
37. Undertaker Triple H no holds barred at WrestleMania 27.
Really? Okay. I think. Oh man. So they got to have the Hell in a Cell a lot higher.
I haven't gotten there yet
Oh boy.
because the one after it, this is the one that kind of got me all razzled. One match above Undertaker Triple H at WrestleMania 27. Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's title at 38.
Fuck off.
Okay.
I don't even remember that match, but I guarantee you it is not better than all of. That should be 51. Easily.
And the match that WWE thinks is only one tier above Becky versus Bianca at 38 is the Ric Flair retirement match at 24.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That had. I'm sorry. Like as good as Roman's acting has been since this whole bloodline thing, the crying from Shawn, the crying from Rick in that match was one of like the hardest hitting emotional matches.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Only
WWE had somebody hammered making this fucking list.
one place better than a nothing Raw Women's title match. Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair.
That's
Jesus Christ.
crazy.
Also, would just like to point out Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, better than Gunther, Sheamus, Drew at 39, better than the hardcore match of Foley and Edge, better than Batista Taker at 23, better than Once in a Lifetime, apparently.
That's crazy.
Yeah, whoever made this list is an asshole. I'm going to say that now.
This rate because it's Twitter. This was definitely made to more I'd say enrage people. I'd say like this is just to get people talking. Be like, what do you mean? That's not that high? Because there's no way. Or it is Bruce Pritchard. You're right. They just gave him the passcode.
Because it was Twitter, it was YouTube, it was their Facebook, and what they've been doing on the YouTube is that they've been releasing the full matches for free for people to watch. Can you actually react to them and post your own content about it? Of course not. Who would be so silly to do something like that?
You know,
WWE, and then you're going to copyright strike it immediately or something, you know?
I have a feeling you're going to piss me off somewhere in this list, and like a
He's
Charlotte
going
Flair
to?
match is going to be like, well, I mean more. Like a Charlotte
wait.
Flair match is going to be like
There's
the
more.
teams.
Oh God.
Now, thank God they got something right, being better than Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair. Coming in, we're about to do 34 through 30. Kofi Mania, Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston at 35.
Ooh.
The fact that that's that low, I don't know.
I'm not gonna let. I feel like. What is the number up to? You said they're releasing one a day, so we're probably up to like.
I think they've only released up to 11.
Oh, okay.
Up to 11. So the top 10 is yet to show.
I'm gonna disagree with the top 10. I cannot wait. All right, keep going.
After Kofi Mania is Ric Flair versus Macho Man for the WWE title back in '92.
I can't speak on that one honestly. But
Couldn't tell you what WrestleMania that was.
I can't speak on it, but just based off things, I don't know if I put it that high. Let's keep going.
After Ric Flair versus Macho Man coming in at 32, Orton, Bryan, Batista, triple threat for the WWE World Heavyweight title at 30. That is Yeselmania.
Because of the moment itself should be high. The match itself should be lower.
Mike, I 1000% agree with you. I was gonna say the exact same thing. The match itself, I don't really remember it, but the ending, the crescendo, yeah, that's like a top 10 moment. Just that.
Like when Batista did the Batista bomb to Randy Orton, and you just knew there was a knee coming. Like everybody was on their feet going, "Oh, it's fucking time!" And everybody was pumped. That moment is top 10.
Yes.
That match itself, 40.
Yeah, not that
45?
high. Not that high.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you're still sitting down because
Oh,
after
boy.
WrestleMania, one spot above it, Charlotte versus Becky versus Sasha
Oh,
Christ, the triple threat
no.
at 32.
Hail to the no.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah,
Luckily, that's in the 30s
it's not the
and not
teens,
like
but it is in the 30s. Oh boy, yeah, there's
if they would have
some
put if
stinkers.
they would have put yeah, if they would have put some of the other matches above that, I wouldn't have been as upset. But the fact that it's above like retirement match and Taker, Triple H, and all that shit, oh,
Coming in at 30, this one's very respectable. Usos versus Kevin Owens at Sami Zayn, the main event of 39 night one. I think
At
that
what
so
number?
great
far,
match.
What number?
that's the first perfect ranking.
What number?
Well, especially because it was a
30?
hand job for Sami Zayn. It was literally them going, "Hey, we didn't give you the belt when literally the whole crowd wanted us to give you the belt at Elimination Chamber, but
Yeah.
here, have a tag belt."
I guess I agree. Like, it was definitely a good match. A top,
not-
yeah, no, I'd agree with you.
It's,
Like,
it's
it's
not
good.
top 10. It's not bottom 50. I
Yeah.
say 30 is like smack dab.
My
perfect.
biggest issue with it is that there was about 12 matches you mentioned that go above it, but that's
Way above it?
that's it. Yeah,
Well, yeah.
but that's it. But you're right. That's probably a fine 30. I agree with that one.
I think you swap the Sasha Becky Charlotte triple threat. You put that in place of the Becky Bianca match and get Becky Bianca out of the top 50.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, that's what I would do at least. Oh, shall we just keep rolling and rip the Band-Aid off?
Just keep going. I'm already in it.
All right, coming in at 29, one slot above the tag match. Edge Undertaker for the World Heavyweight title at 24. I'm okay with
At
that.
29, I again, I'm gonna agree with you. It's a good match, but that feels like there were better Edge and Undertaker matches. Not to say it's not good. So that's a fine spot for it, I will say.
Well, yeah, but I think that's the only time they faced off at WrestleMania, right?
There it is. There it is. Yep,
Yeah.
get it out your system.
Yeah, but still, as a 29, that's
Personally,
fine. I'm not offended.
I would flip this with Foley Edge, personally.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
but
course.
see, all my
Yeah.
gripes are because all the better matches are back there for
Behind.
some reason. Oh, easily, yeah.
28, Bryan versus Triple H, the opening match at 30 to determine who gets added to the triple threat match. This is the Triple H on a throne entrance.
I would have actually taken. I would take this match out of the top 50, honestly. Like,
Damn.
I don't
Damn.
think it's that memorable, and
Oh God, no.
and if one of them has to be in it, I think the triple threat again,
Absolutely.
because of the ending, deserves the top 50. This one is just, it was a good match. Top 50 though, I don't think so.
Coming in after that one, a Randy Savage versus Hulk Hogan for the WWE title back in 1989.
I
What-
get that
what
one.
WrestleMania
They
was
had
that
two
one?
of the biggest names at the time in a match.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
the fact that they
basically
wanted
once in a
that
lifetime.
high, cool. Keep it there. It doesn't have to impact our top 10. And it's still, again, it was two of the biggest names in the world
Yeah.
at that time. So
See,
I get it.
these harder ones are harder to determine and place properly, at least for us, because I think
It's not our era.
it's not our era, but also so much has changed. Now, they did have storytelling back
Oh
then,
yeah.
but it was more character versus character, not necessarily story-based matches. Like, you could argue the biggest one that only I could think of right now is Hogan versus Andre, where there was a story of, can he get him up? Can he get him up? He got him up, and then, the ending. But I personally just don't know enough about that match to say verbatim, oh yeah, there was could he hit the elbow drop? Was there a story there? Like, so these are harder to place for me. I don't want to say yes, I don't want to say no.
Coming in at 26, one tier above that one, is Shawn Undertaker streak versus career at WrestleMania.
The fact that
26.
that's not top 10 is bullshit.
Was that Sean wearing the all white?
Yeah.
No, that's 25.
Oh, wasn't that? What?
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm getting confused. Regardless, both those matches, I'd argue, are top 10.
26 is the slap and then the jumping tombstone.
Yeah.
25 is
okay.
the one where he ascended from the heavens in the pure all white Shawn Michaels outfit.
I don't know, man. That's easily maybe
That's a
the
great
worst. I
fucking
think that
match.
might be the worst
Very
one
good
so
match.
far. That should be top 10 easily. I'd argue top 5 or 3 if I really think about it, but top 10 for sure.
One tier above that one in the 25 spot. I'm okay with this one. I could see the argument. I don't know if I'd agree with it, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Roddy Piper versus Bret Hart for the IC title back in '92.
I guess I'll agree with you. This again falls in that line of
Yep.
I don't know. I guess that's fine. That feels fine. Yeah, sure.
I think that's the one where Piper had him in the sleeper hold, and then Bret flipped over him on the turnbuckle. I believe I remember playing that one on a on a WrestleMania
yeah.
showcase one type of deal. Yeah, there you
That's fine.
This one not super egregious, but there's some egregious ones coming.
Oh,
I'm just
good.
warning you.
Oh, great. So what number is this again?
This is 25. We are entering the
All
top 25 now
Okay.
because immediately the next one after that, this one should be in the top 50 whatsoever. Stone Cold Kevin Owens, the main event of 38 night one.
No, God, no. Fun match.
All right.
Fun match. Fun WrestleMania vibes.
Should
Not
not
a
a top
not a
50.
top 25 match. Not
I'm gonna
even a
say
top
this.
50.
I'm going to say this. I agree 1,000,000% with what you guys are saying.
Oh,
And I
okay.
know why they did it because of the story behind it. Like, they didn't know if he was going to be able to wrestle until he walked through those curtains. So, like, it was going to just be a talk show literally until he was ready to go. So I know why they put it there. I don't like it, but I know why they put it there.
I just that. I mean,
I guarantee you that's
yeah.
their reason.
You're probably very extremely right, but that is if you watch that match back, yeah, it's fun. Stone Cold, ooh, you know, when that glass shatters, let me tell you, no one pops a crowd like that man. The match itself,
Very true.
just watching the old man with his shirt on push Kevin Owens around, top 25.
See,
Hell,
now we're getting into a ticky-tacky spot of do we call this top 50 matches of all time or top 50 Mania moments of all time?
Well, what did they call it?
Matches.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna stick with
exactly.
matches.
Yeah, because obviously, if it would have been moments again, Kofi Mania, WrestleMania would have both been in the top
way
10.
higher.
But this is clearly matches, and whoever it is still a more.
One spot after Stone Cold Kevin Owens is Undertaker and Punk at 29.
Wow, that's
Not upset with that one. I'm not upset with that one.
The fact that it's higher than Shawn and Undertaker is
right? That's fucked up.
But
I feel like this guy wasn't like ranking these. He just like thought of the matches he liked and just threw a number at them.
It's just the matches I watched in order to get hyped for WrestleMania.
Yeah, good enough. I guess it's fine. I think it should be a little bit higher, but I think it's fine.
Coming in after that one is Kurt versus Shawn.
Oh, damn. Is this one where he
22
slips the boot?
spot. Yep.
Oh, that's got to be higher. That's got to be a top,
yeah,
at least top 20. I know it's close, but that's got to be.
It's a fantastic match, and they were just like, here, right there.
That one should be 15.
And here's the first thinky that's gonna. I'm ready for this one.
Oh no!
In one spot above that is Triple H and Stephanie McMahon versus Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey at 34.
Fuck you!
God damn it! No, that shouldn't even remotely be on there.
This is definitely made to. They made this to piss people off, or they hired the most.
Oh, for sure.
Idiotic person in the world. There are only two options based off that. Now, mind you, there were matches he mentioned before. Charlotte, Sasha, whatever, that don't really belong there. This match solidifies the statement of they either did this to piss people off or the dude just found wrestling and does not know how to rank properly. That's it.
He probably found Ronda Rousey out at the time. It was like, hot Stephanie, hot Ronda. Oh, top 20. Top 20.
Oh yeah, I love it
Because,
when she wears
God,
that Roddy Piper merch. Oh yeah, dog.
Did you see when she came out and she was in the Rennie Piper?
that match
Is that what he
was
sounds like?
hot garbage.
Ranking like that? Yeah, this is what he sounds like.
Probably. And coming in at number 20, one
Cracking top
spot
20.
better than the tag match top 20,
Oh, God.
is Rock and Roman versus Seth and Cody, the tag match of 40, main event night 1.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One spot above.
One spot above Kurt Angle, Ronda Rousey, Stephanie McMahon, Triple H is
Yeah.
the world's longest tag team match of all time.
Do I agree with that? Is 20 a fine spot for that? No, it probably should be better. It probably should be better.
That tag match?
Well, no, hold on. You're right. I'm getting stuck into the
No.
moments thing now.
Yeah,
I think that tag match should have been at like.
That tag match should be low 40s.
Exactly.
I'm thinking of again the moments because like it is a fun WrestleMania to watch back. The match itself maybe isn't the best thing in the world, but it is a fun thing to watch back. No, you're right. I probably get.
It's definitely not.
You didn't. You don't think so? I watched it back the other night. I thought it was
Because it's just The Rock trash talking while he's winded.
I mean, that's what makes it fun because he's like, "Don't do that."
Too many steroids.
And then
I'm gonna whip your ass, boy.
You gotta swear at least once because he owns the company. He's allowed to swear.
I'm gonna go fuck Mama Rhodes.
Yeah, there you go. I'd say
I'm gonna use this belt on her next, boy. Wait.
If we're just doing the match, I'd say 36 is a fine spot for that. Not top 20.
I know.
All right. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more publicly released. The top 10 is still private.
No.
The closer we get to Mania, we'll be able to take a look at it. 19, Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks, the main event of 37, night 1.
Decent match. Again, I know why they put it there. And unfortunately, instead of the match itself, they were using the moment because it's the first time 2 black women main evented WrestleMania.
Yep.
And it was a huge win for Bianca. Pretty good match. I don't know if it was better than a lot of the other ones that were on this list. But again, for them not using moments, they really used the moment of this one because of what it's in.
The match itself is just it's a Bianca Belair match. It's a Bianca Belair match. Sasha gets the offense in. Oh my God, 1 KOD to end it because she's the ESD or whatever.
Yep.
Oh boy. Anyways, I kind of want to save the rest for when. Oh wait, he's coming back. I saw he left his podcast chair, so I wanted to wait till he gets back.
All right, so what number is this?
Oh, did you miss that one?
No, I heard it. I didn't care for it.
Okay, all right. One above that one, Undertaker Triple H, the Hell in a Cell at 28, at 18.
At 18.
18.
I maybe would put that like 15 or something, so I guess that's close.
Yeah.
Because it's still
great
good.
Match.
It's a great match. It's I don't know if it's a top 10. 18's close enough where it's not pissing me off, but
Yeah, anything above 20 for that match, I'm probably okay with.
yeah.
After that is Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship in 2002.
Wow, that's crazy.
I believe that's WrestleMania 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great match. Even with Brock almost killing himself in the ring.
I'd put that one to like 12 or something. That's a great like WrestleMania match. I think it's just a great WrestleMania match. But it's still close. It's still in that area of close enough. So.
Yeah. Well, Mike, hopefully your pants are clean because you're about to shit. And coming in at number 16 is Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair at 39 for the SmackDown Women's Title. A Charlotte match in the teens.
No. And I love Urea, but no, that is not a top 20 match. Not even close.
That was the one Rhea won, correct?
Yes, with the
So
Avalanche Riptide.
again, they keep on not using some of the moments and then using other moments because that was Rhea overcoming Charlotte, dethroning Charlotte, the quote unquote passing of the torch. That's why they rank that so fucking high. But if you're going to use moments, use moments. Don't use fucking matches.
Yeah, like
So should it be in the teens
No.
as a match?
No.
No.
Should it be in the top 50? Yeah, not this high.
Yeah, maybe
Sure.
maybe
No.
38 or something. Not that.
One spot above that, Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior, champion versus champion in 1990.
And that's the one where we get the shot that makes it look like Ultimate Warrior is giving Hulk Hogan a blowjob, yeah?
Nice, I think so.
That alone is a top
Okay.
10.
Yeah, baby, I like this one. Maybe I should have put it higher.
Yeah, again, that one's fine, I guess. That one's fine. Fine enough placement. Like
Steroids
I get
versus steroids. Let's
yeah,
go.
big moment.
And big muscles.
Big muscle, yeah, big boys.
Coming in at 14 is the 60-minute Iron Man match. Depending on how you feel about this one, classic or not, Bret Hart versus HBK for the WWE title. That is boyhood dream come true at 14.
I'm sorry, you cut out. Could you say that again?
Cut out Bret Hart HBK 60-minute Iron Man match. That is the boyhood dream has come true match.
And number 16?
At 14.
14. You know what? I'll give it. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that one. That one doesn't piss me off.
that one gets a pay. Yes.
That one's fine. That one's fine. It's a good match. It's a good WrestleMania match. It is a great moment match. It kind of nicks all those. It's not exactly top 10, but it's close enough. That's fine. I can agree with that one.
Too egregious. One spot above that one is Rock Austin at Rock Austin 3 at WrestleMania 19.
Really, I would have put these is where I start to get top 10 vibes. I would have put that maybe at 10, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's still
That's one of those iconic fucking matches.
Yeah, it's still close enough to be in that area, but it's that one should have been top 10, I'd say, like, easily. So it's where it's like, I get it's close. 13 for that one?
Yep, 13.
It's close. I would have said top 10. That one's a bit gross.
Number 12, HBK versus Fraser Ramon for the IC title match at WrestleMania 10. That is the first ladder match in existence.
I feel like for
12.
that moment alone is why it's so high. Because I don't know if the match itself was, like, fantastic, but
the match itself for like the first ladder match was pretty good.
Yeah, for what it is, it's good.
Yeah.
But compared to today's standards,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I probably would have put that one maybe at, like, I don't know, 19 or 20. Like, up there high, but not, like, revolutionary.
Well, see, now we're getting into, like, clearly this person that made this list went, all right, I'm not going to use moments, I'm going to use matches. And then they went, well, I'm going to use some moments.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not saying it right.
Both, but
I'm going to watch the matches. I really like the moments.
And coming in at number 11, the last publicly released WWE ranked match for WrestleMania. It was dropped today.
Before we hit top 10.
It is the Bret Hart Owen Hart singles match classic from WrestleMania 10.
Now, is this
coming in at
before
number
or
11.
after Owen Hart fell from the ceiling?
Probably before, since he was actually alive,
Okay,
Kevin.
that makes sense.
Wow.
Glad we had to clarify that one real quick.
That's a question that just got asked. All right.
Well, it would have been great if you were like,
Yay.
believe it or not, this came after somehow.
After the match, Bret Hart said he could always wrestle a broomstick, so he decided to wrestle a cadaver.
No. I don't honestly. I can't speak well enough on this match because I don't know this match fucking at all. So if you guys know it and you can give an honest opinion, do you believe it's a top 11? I hear maybe it's good. Top 11?
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of it. It is one of those very technically sound. but it's more so for the people of that time. You know, if you were invested in Owen Hart and Bret Hart, you're gonna love it.
But
Okay.
as far as that goes, that's a nice little look at the top 50 WrestleMania matches of all time, allegedly.
Oh no, I'm in Texas. Is that Stone Cold?
Oh,
Oh,
he's going to that meet and greet. He's going to that meet and greet. God bless his heart. He's doing his best. I want to real quick just blow through so we can transition into some college football talk real quick to wrap things up here. Kevin,
mm-hmm.
I'm going to read you off the top 25 teams, the way too early college football top 25, and your super professional insider opinion. I want me to give your quick little opinion on each team. Some
Okay.
rapid fire
Okay.
shit. You
Okay.
ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Way too early top 25 from the NCAA.com report. At number 25, Navy.
You know what? As if they're going to be 25, then I want Army to be 24 because they're both kind of at that same level of we're not that good, and all my plays are running plays.
Number 24, Vanderbilt.
Oh, I don't know shit about Vanderbilt. I'm not even sure where the fuck that is, honestly. So
Me neither.
so that sounds like a fine spot, I guess.
Okay. Coming in at number 23, Michigan.
Ah, wow, that's fucking low, and this coming from a guy who isn't exactly a huge Michigan fan. You know what? Jim Harbaugh said, "Fuck you. Me and my khakis are out of here. You're dropping." So yeah, good enough.
I mean, we did to be fair in Michigan's defense of the so low early ranking. We did lose 5 games last year.
Did you?
You know,
Oh, okay,
it's
man.
yeah,
So maybe not too
yeah.
egregious.
Didn't do too well. However, we did schmooze the alleged number one ranked quarterback away from
Ooh.
LSU in the offseason. We said,
Nice.
"Hey, pretty boy, I like the way you look.
I didn't
You
think
want
you
to
guys
come
could do
here
that.
and get some money?"
But they can't.
And he said, "Yes, absolutely. I would love to."
He said in college football 26, I want to be on your team.
I want to be on the. I want to wear maize and blue. And then if the season doesn't go good, I'm probably just gonna transfer or whatever.
Yes, fine.
Because people can do that now. It's a whole thing, you know.
Good for them.
all these old guys are like, there's no allegiances anymore to these damn schools. These kids can just go wherever they want.
And
Carl, I hate to break it to you, man. You can do that in the professional league too. It's just the only reason that people don't is because they're tied into a little thing called contracts.
yeah, you ain't got that problem in college.
Not really. One slot above Michigan, 22, Iowa State.
Ah, yes, the corn stalkers or something.
Yeah, close enough.
All right. You know, I maybe would have put them a top 20. Iowa just sounds like a top 20 team. Besides that,
Not Iowa. Iowa State.
Iowa State. That's
There it
why they belong there because they're not Iowa. Now it makes sense.
Number 21, Texas A&M.
Ah, wow. Weren't they like really good last year?
People thought they were going to be good, but then they ended up losing the same amount of games that Michigan did. They lost 5 times too.
Ooh, did they?
Not a good look. If I'm being honest. Yeah.
All right.
Not
Well,
good.
then I guess that's fair because last time I heard, I thought they were like really good. But if you're telling me that they basically got the treatment of wow, you're gonna take us never mind. That's fine.
They
Stay out of top 20.
They're very much like ironically enough, since they're from Texas and all, they're very much like a Cowboys type of fan base where their whole entire audience is going to run their mouth regardless of no matter what happens, and then once the season comes around, they realize, wow, we're really not that good.
Next year's our year.
Hey, we for sure got it now, man. One spot above them, 20, SMU. SMU.
Yes. I don't know what SMU stands for. South Massachusetts University?
Close enough. Moving on.
All right.
Number 19. This one's the first shocking one. Indiana.
Wow. I know they're known for a few things. They're known for like their corn, chipped teeth, and oh shit, that's probably about it, honestly. So
and
I guess
steers,
that fits.
I've heard.
Oh, steers.
Yeah.
Right.
Steers.
All right. Then yeah, that's
a lot of cattle coming out of Indiana.
Yeah, if they're breaking the top 20. That sounds about right.
The odd thing about them is that they were in the college football playoff last year, but then they got bounced by Notre Dame in the first round, and apparently people are thinking that these guys are going to take a big old step back.
Oh.
Big step back.
Everybody needs a rebuild here.
I guess so. 18, BYU. BYU.
Boston. You know what university?
There it is. You got it on the nose.
I know that's not real, but I like how that sounds.
Boston, you know it.
You know what? I don't know a lot about Boston. I got family from Boston, and they've lived there for about 18 years, so that actually tracks.
17, Ole Miss. Not New Miss, Ole Miss.
The old Miss. All right, so I saw The Blind Side, and he went to play for Ole Miss, but then it turns out that the family that owned Taco Bell actually is evil because they took his money, didn't pay him. So that's why they're so low.
There it is. It's because of The Blind Side.
Yeah.
Ole Miss. You're welcome. Number 16, the Florida Gators.
I don't like that one. I don't know why I haven't naturally adopted the Florida Gators as my team. Maybe it's the colors. Maybe it's just the fact that I'll never forget Florida Gators because most teams I usually forget after hearing them. I would say they're top 15, so that one,
Very
whatever.
easy for you to remember. I get that one.
Yeah.
Understand it. 15, Kansas State.
Kansas State. Okay.
Kansas
So
State.
I'm gonna assume Kansas is higher, and the states are always a little bit behind. No, Kansas State. No, that's
Kansas
not
is
good.
not good. Kansas is a basketball school.
That makes
Kansas
sense.
Tends to suck butt at football.
That makes sense. Yeah, people from Kansas. That's a lot of. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I don't expect them to play good football. None of the people, and remember the tie-ins, were from Kansas, so that makes sense. So yeah, 16's fine, I guess.
They didn't blitz every play.
That's why they keep losing.
14, Arizona State.
Arizona State. Got a lot of
Arizona
states here.
State.
You know what? I probably would have put them at 12 because they're the Cardinals.
Nope, that's your old pals Chad and Kroger.
Oh, fuck. Who?
Frat boys. That was your one running bit when we picked their games. You said Chad and Kroger, the Sun Devils, because they sound like frat boys.
They do sound like frat boys, actually. So I'm gonna stick with that. The frat boys could stay where they are.
One slot above them, the Illinois Fighting Assholes at 13.
13. You know what? With a name like the Illinois Fighting Assholes, 13 is like a perfect number. Let's be honest. Like, 13's a good number.
Slot for them. It's comfy. It fits them just right.
Yeah. It's like a warm blanket.
The shock of the way too early top 25. Talking a little too quick. Number 12, Alabama.
Alabama not cracking the top 10?
No, number 12. Number 12, not even the top 10.
This is definitely going to be, my only thoughts on this is Alabama probably heard this and went, shit, that ain't right. Let's show them what's up. I'm not sure how you speak in Alabama. I just assumed that was close enough.
I cut myself again.
Yeah.
Use it as the sauce.
And in this case, they're going to sauce up the competition and be like, see, next time, put us in the top 8.
Roll Tide roll, but it's saucy.
Oh, yeah, they do say Roll Tide. And they're going to say, Roll Tide!
Number 11, the Miami Hurricanes. Miami of Florida. Miami
Hurricanes. You know what? I don't think there have been any hurricanes in Florida in a little bit. When was the last big hurricane that hit Florida?
Probably when it was warm out, since it's just now becoming spring again.
That's
fair. Probably a while ago.
Well, then let's hope a hurricane comes through, because I assume that kind of gives them power.
I thought you were going to say, let's hope another hurricane hits Florida.
I mean, isn't that how they get their, aren't they hit with a hurrcane and
technically.
They're like Superman in the sun, but hurricane and hurricanes.
Hurricane in the Florida.
Yeah.
The crack in the top 10 now. Number 10, Tennessee. Tennessee Volunteers.
They're
number 10.
They're number 10?
Yes, sir.
Well, shit. I mean, honestly, I have nothing to say about this because you can't. Come on, Tennessee. They're the only 10 I see. I mean, you can't write this shit.
There it is. There it is. This guy gets it. Number 9, the South Carolina Gamecocks. The biggest jump up into the AP Top 25 thus far.
You tell me that we got Gamecocks at a solid 9.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me
They
tell
think
you,
the Gamecocks. They think the Gamecocks are going to be
Let me
big
tell ya.
and hard and throbbing.
9 ain't the only thing they're ranked at, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
What a way to come back into this. Good
oh my
Lord.
God! How'd your meet and greet with Stone Cold Steve Austin go, Mike?
Oh, boy, do not make him angry. He's old, but he is spry.
Oh Jesus! All right. Well, moving on with our way too early top 25 for college football. Number 8 LSU. Kevin, what you got to say about that one?
Louisiana State University probably deserves to be at 8, only because I have literally nothing to say about Louisiana State University, and 8's a really boring number.
I'll give you $1 if you can guess their mascot. You only get one guess though.
Louisiana State University, Louisiana
LSU.
LSU. I feel like it's purple. Is it purple? LSU.
All right, you're taking too long. Moving
LSU
on.
Tigers.
I got it. I gotta give him $1 now.
Yes. It was.
Uh-huh.
It was slowly like it was like bubbling.
It was building.
Percolating in his dome.
Yeah.
The number 7 for the top 25 college football, Georgia Bulldogs, number 7.
I
Oh,
also
that's a good
I
one.
probably put the
Number
Georgia
7.
Bulldogs at number 5, but
Well, that's because the top 6 is very top heavy.
oh, okay. Oh, so they're just
And
so
Georgia,
they're
known
just
choke artist now.
so they're just so you're
Oh.
telling me is the Bulldogs are clawing just at the top, just barely clawing by. All right, that makes
More like
sense.
snuffling.
All right, well,
sniffling,
yeah,
you know?
same thing. Yeah, sir.
And they're sinking their claws into the number 6 ranked team, the Oregon Ducks.
Yeah,
Coming in at
okay.
number 6,
I
Oregon
know
Ducks.
the Ducks were
Quack.
doing pretty good
Quack.
last year.
They did very good.
They may have got like top
Until
3.
they met the buzzsaw that was.
Yeah. So
Ohio State.
I know that the duck is not called the Affleck duck. But they-
Affleck.
Impressive.
yeah, but they do quack. So yeah, that tracks. They did good last year. They're green. I know they're called the Ducks. So there you go.
Number 5, I don't know how long this is going to last. It may last a single week and that's it. But number 5 is the Mount Clemens. Sorry, I meant Clemson Tigers.
The Mount Clemson Tigers.
You called them Mount Clemens like 2 weeks ago or whatever. I'm using your joke here.
I know, but I also called the shit. Who were they? The South Excrement Joe Biden's or something?
Did you just call them the excrements?
Who are they?
South Carolina Joe Biden,
Was
Kevin.
it so?
Jesus.
It's just got even worse.
You know what? That's all the talk Clemson gets. Moving on, number 4 is your runner-up, the Notre Dame Irish Car Bomb.
Ooh, I want to see Notre Dame at least in the top 3 spot because they are easily a top 3 shot. So we'll just, we're going to be like, you know what? Next year, boys. Next year, top 2. Close enough.
Well, it's funny you say that. The number 3 ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions, number 3.
Oh! I have...
Which they're losing their.
Oh,
No,
they
wait,
lost
do
a
they
lot
have.
of people.
Yeah, they lost Tyler Warren, didn't they? AKA their offense.
If there's one thing I know, if there's 2 things I know about the Nittany Lions, is that our lovely co-host who is fighting alpacas out in Afghanistan or whatever he's doing, they like whites.
Yup.
Easy. Easy.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's it.
And that's all we need to say about that one. Number 2, Ohio State, and number 1, Texas.
The only
What?
thing I'll say
Texas
about that.
is number 1.
The only thing I'll say about
AP
that
way too
is
early, top 25.
I'm just so glad that Texas is number 1 and not Ohio State, because Ohio State should never be number 1 in anything.
Because the biggest question mark Ohio State has, Mike, is quarterback.
Ohio State
Yeah,
will
but here's the
indeed
thing.
continue to be number 2 because they are the number 2 of the
Well, yeah,
college
they're just
division.
shit.
There it is.
Here's my problem. They always have a question at quarterback, and then for some reason, I'm assuming drugs, and nobody's ever looked into it. Their quarterback all of a sudden is throwing for like 400 yards and 6 touchdowns every goddamn game. It's like they're playing NCAA on easy mode. So,
Well,
and think about all their quarterbacks that have gone to the NFL. They all fucking suck, right? Most of them,
See,
anyways.
My biggest thing is that I don't think we're going to need to worry about Ohio State too much this year because those dumb fucks saw Matt Patricia and went, "Ooh, we'll take him, please. We'll have him on our
Oh
roster."
no!
he must be
you
working
know
for
that?
cheap.
Did I not say that on the podcast?
If you did, I wasn't here.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Let me talk to my sore Sis Let me confer. Yep. Fat Patricia, Ohio State, right there. Uh, there we go. Matt Patricia, a former NFL coach with experience as a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator with the New England Patriots, is now the defensive coordinator for the Ohio State Buckeyes, hired by head coach Ryan Day to replace Jim Knowles.
In what world did
Oh,
he
yeah.
think that was a
Oh,
good
yeah.
fucking idea?
Mike,
That's
Mike,
amazing.
you don't shut up. Stop saying that. It's such a good idea.
It's
It's
Oh, you're
such
right.
a good idea, Mike.
I'm sorry, best idea
It's
he's
so
ever
good.
had. He's so
Oh,
smart.
it's so good.
Such a good
Oh,
idea.
God, I
You know
am
what?
so
And
wet right now.
matter of fact, make him your main coach and just let
Oh,
him be in control of everything.
defensive coordinator, assistant head coach, offensive coordinator. Hell, give the entire program to Matt Patricia. Why don't you? Oh,
Exactly. Sounds good
God.
to me.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have fun watching college football this year. Did I say college football again? Fire guy Kev guesses college mascots.
Oh, my favorite game.
See, we're gonna do the smart thing this week, and instead of interjecting this at the middle of the episode, we're gonna send the people home happy. Ladies and gentlemen, hi, I'm your host, as always, the stonklest of jonkalists, joined ever always by my good friend Bald McBaldman. Hello, friend, say something.
Oh, hi. I am in fact bald.
I
And
knew
we are
it.
joined today with our contestant, as always, Fire Guy Kev. Fire Guy Kev, how you feeling?
I'm well, just haven't talked about all the college football teams. I don't have high spirits because I couldn't be fucked to tell you about half of those teams you told me about.
Well, don't worry, we're not going to deal with any of them. We're going to go to the buttfuck nowhere schools to make it even harder for you.
Even better.
Starting out first, we'll do something simple. It's only one word. We're going to start with Toledo.
Mudhens?
First guess, top of your mind. Give me something.
The Toledo Mudhens?
Not that would fall under the category of the kind of racially motivated team names. That one does sound like a slur a bit.
I swear
Not
I'm right on something there. Maybe it's not college. Maybe that's like an MLB team.
Not the Mudhens.
Not the Mudhens.
Not
The
the
Toledo. Is it like a? All right. I need to give me a noun. I'm gonna go with my noun.
Mike already gave you a hint.
Did he?
He did.
What did he say?
It's not the word is part of an Elton John song.
Oh, the Toledo Rocket Men.
Oh.
Oh.
Now, what would be a better way to describe a team?
The Toledo Rocketeers.
No, you're on the path. You just need to finish getting there.
The Toledo Rockets.
Yeah. Good start. Solid start.
I felt good about that. I felt
Strong.
All right, Mike.
Strong.
Your turn.
All right. Now I believe this is a team I talked about in NCAA, having them, and they were all right in NCAA, not great. They're one of those bottom tier schools. We're gonna go with Arkansas State.
Ooh, he has talked about Arkansas State a lot.
Arkansas State. Are they like aardvarks or something?
No, but that would be
They
absolutely amazing.
A color and an animal.
The Arkansas State White Elephants.
No.
Not a big Christmas. Not a big Christmas.
That's a good start.
Is it something dumb like purple tigers, or is it like an actual like?
Think you're in the realm of edgy.
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 Yeah, give me the black lions.
Oh, why they gotta be black?
I don't know.
Lions.
Here's a question. What was Baron Corbin when he first debuted in the WWE?
Oh. Balding.
Yes, besides that, though, it's a gimmick, Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's okay. Edgy wolf. Okay, so it's something. He's like a wolf. What's an edgy color?
Edgy color. Hot top.
I feel like I don't want to say black wolves again. That just sounds. It's starting to feel motivated.
A little bit.
Maybe like, is it like the white wolf?
Ooh.
No.
It's
Okay.
like a superhero.
I mean, kind of. It's like the opposite of Black Panther.
The white wolf.
What would be a wolf? What color would a wolf be? A wolf wouldn't be yellow. A wolf wouldn't be purple. A wolf.
Not a lot of colors in front of you.
Yeah,
You
not
can just pick
blue.
a
Not.
couple.
It's not a color you would typically see a wolf to be, because wolves are usually like black and brown and white and gray.
Yeah.
The off-gray wolves.
The cyan wolves.
Not
No, it's gotta flow.
Not
I
that
feel
edgy.
like it flows off the tongue, so it's gotta be something like.
that edge. What's your favorite color?
The red wolves?
Huh?
Is it?
There it is.
Nice!
Yeah, the red wolf. It's very edgy.
Okay, that's a little edgy. Alright.
Very edgy. Speaking of edgy, this one's going to be another two-worder. This one, Texas Christian University.
Ah,
Ooh,
yes.
that's
The
a good
Texas
one.
Christian
That's a very-
Jesus is.
No, not Jesus. not,
shit.
in fact, not Jesus.
Texas Christian University?
If you would like to make things a little bit easier, they are
Good old
affectionately referred
TCU.
to as TCU.
The TCU. God, it's gotta be something.
Also, like how I
that.
said, you're in the realm of animals. Jesus.
Oh, I didn't hear that one. I just figured a
No
a
animal
school
Jesus.
called Texas Christian Country or whatever would be Jesus as their mascot.
Jesus is the manimal.
So it's another animal.
No.
The TCU. It's gonna be something like what did the Bible have? Camels.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The TCU camels.
Hey, wait. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
What did it rain in Egypt? Right, Egypt.
Oh.
Where
The TCU frogs.
Oh, look at the Jesus knowledge on this fella.
Is that what they're called?
and now
Oh.
it's a
So
type
that's
of
the
frog.
animal.
Are they really called the frogs?
Oh yeah.
It's a
That's-
type.
oh,
It's
yeah.
a type of frog.
It's the second letter or second word. You still got another word to get.
Is it word before or after frog?
It's
before.
before frog. So it's the blank frogs.
And it's a way to describe them. It's not a color or anything. It's a way to describe them.
The angry
Some
frogs.
animals have these.
The fang frogs.
Bang! Oh no, it's nice on the alliteration. Not so nice for the actual animal.
Oh, okay. Describes them. How do you describe a frog? The jumping frogs.
Ooh, close.
Oh.
Not, not really.
Some animals have these, and some of the animals that have them are endangered.
Ah, the testicle frogs.
No, that'd be kind of weird. Not
Oh.
gonna lie.
The testicular frogs.
Some animals have these, and the ones that have them are going extinct.
You
No,
more
some animals that
commonly-
have them are going extinct.
Yeah, you more commonly find this thing on things that aren't frogs.
Ah.
Very true.
Ooh, that doesn't help me at all.
Oh well.
Oh, no. What the fuck do you find? What don't you find on frogs that you find on other animals that make them endangered?
You're combining all the hints into one, like fucking Frankenstein conglomerate.
It's the obvious, the TCU furry frogs.
Oh, still sticking with the alliteration.
Oh.
I can respect that.
Damn it. The TCU.
Hey, Kevin?
Yeah.
How do I make you feel?
Tingly.
What's
Not
another word for that?
Not the tingly frogs.
The horny frogs.
Especially after you've had a few
The horn
beers.
frogs.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Hell yeah, he got there in the
That
end.
was a really good hint.
Tingly frogs.
Although I think I like that one a little more.
Okay, Mike, it is your turn, my friend.
All right, and we're going into the realm of a superhero or anti-hero, I guess, for this one.
Ooh.
The University of New Mexico.
Oh, God.
no.
Okay, this one's gonna be a thing.
You said it's a superhero?
I mean, I can give him one hint that would really end it real quick, but I want him to guess
Give it-
first.
Give him a second.
Ah, shit. It's a superhero, you said?
Superhero, anti-hero, sometimes a villain.
Oh, fuck. The fucking Dr.
Did you
Dooms?
say New Mexico or
No.
New Mexico State?
University of New Mexico.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
not the state. Okay.
I think I might know this one, actually. Is it the
If
Sun
you
Devils?
get it, I kiss Mike right now. No, that's Arizona State.
Fuck!
He thought he had something.
I was like, hold on, I think I've unlocked something.
Wait a second.
God.
By Jove, I
He's
think
in-
I've got it.
He's in the DC universe.
And it's not Batman. Although that would be really,
New
really
Mexico
cooler.
State Doomsdays.
Oh,
And it's University of New
nice.
Mexico. But no.
University of New Mexico.
Not state.
University of New Mexico. And they're in the DC universe, and he's not Batman, and it's not Doomsday. The Green Lanterns, no, it's gonna be something,
Oh,
can't be
nope.
something stupid like that.
There's only so many you can go through.
Yeah, Superman, DC, Batman.
And remember,
Yeah.
he's mostly an anti-hero,
Yeah.
but he's also been a villain before.
Okay. Oh no.
He's a badass.
Oh,
The New Mexico.
Lobos.
That is.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There
Yes.
we go.
What the fuck is a Lobo?
I have no idea. It's a DC character.
Oh,
Come on
is-
now, give it a
I-
program.
Man, there is smoke coming out of my ears.
Hold on, I'll send you the screenshot. I'll send you the screenshot of their helmet.
Okay.
Oh, that is blurred and shit. Well, I guess I'll just zoom in on this.
Whew, that one hurt.
All right. I got one more, and Michael do one more, and we'll get out of here. Can you please tell me the team name of North Texas?
The North Texas. Mike giggled.
Mike,
Oh, no.
Mike has
Yeah.
driven by this school recently.
Oh shit. The North Texas. I feel like let me get a guess first, then I'll ask for a noun. What would North Texas be known for? I'm gonna go. Most of these are animals.
And this one is not an animal.
This one's not an animal though.
I'll tell you that, but that's all I'm
Shit.
telling you.
The North Texas Tall Boys.
Just bunch of cans of Natty Daddy running around on the
Trying
field.
to rack my brain. I just can't think of anything.
It's the North. Here, I'll give you this to make it quick. It's the North Texas emotion and then a color.
Yep.
I was just.
Well,
I
it's
was,
a way
I
you
was,
describe somebody that's being this way towards
it
you.
hit my lips and I like grabbed myself. I almost said something really bad.
It is not the North Texas. Nope, never mind. I'm not gonna
See?
say it either.
See, it was right there. It was right there. It was like.
All right,
All right,
I'm in the color
emotion,
right now.
color.
Ready, go.
I almost.
And it's a way you can
Something
describe-
else. That
You
one-
wanted to go extra fast?
That was an accident. Hold on. No,
Extra fast,
I
extra fast.
actually want to guess because I almost said something else, and it's not that bad. But it
We
just
need to
sounds
hurry up
weird.
and get off of this one.
The frowning purples.
It's a way you could describe the Hulk.
The green meanies.
Flip it.
The
The,
way
the
around.
meanie greens.
Not plural.
The meanie green.
Quit saying meanie.
What are you saying?
Mean greens. The fucking meanie greenies about gave me an aneurysm.
He said something in plural. I still said.
Jesus. Oh my god, the meanie greenies.
That's like what a toddler would call them. Where are you going to see? I'm going to see the meanie greenie.
Oh Jesus. Okay, all right. Last one, Mike. Make it a good one.
How about this? I'll knock out 2 schools back to back because I bet he can guess them both.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Oh god.
New Mexico State and Texas A&M.
Oh,
The Texas
Jesus,
A&M
is a twofer.
Is the bullhorns?
That's
No.
Texas. That's
Fuck.
Texas.
The Texas A&M Badgers?
That's Wisconsin.
Fuck. The Texas A&M Buffaloes.
That's Buffalo.
Fuck. I need a noun.
A.
A.
It's one word.
You said noun.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Oh, wait. Hold on. I goofed.
Yeah, what?
Oh, no. The brain rot's affecting me now.
Give me a noun. A. And? I gave you a noun.
I thought he meant vowel. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy
He's
shit!
going off the rails real
I think
quick.
he's technically a farmer.
No, he looks like a cowboy of some sort, depending on the
Yeah.
school you look at.
Fucking
Yeah.
Texas A&M Farmer Jacks.
At the store.
Ah, shit. It technically looks like a cowboy. The Texas A&M Outlaws.
Ooh.
No. The Texas.
No, shorter word, a little bit dumber.
The Texas A&M Laws.
Oh, you took it literally, Mike.
He did. I didn't mean shorten that word. I meant the word itself is shorter
The Texas A&M.
and a bit dumber.
The Texas A&M Boys.
So hey, my hint means it starts with an A.
The
If you want
Texas-
to use my
Okay,
plug.
yeah, I'll take that one. The Texas A&M. Short A word. What the fuck?
It's not that short.
The Texas A&M.
6 letters.
Oh wow. Oh boy, this is rough. I need another hint. I got nothing. I am so fried. I got nothing.
If you study plants and the landscape and planting things, what are you studying in college? What is that called?
I think botany,
More for like farming.
agriculture, agriculturist.
All right, now take it. No, really shorten that word to the
Texas,
Short
to the
and
beginning
plural.
of it.
the Texas A&M R's.
No, the Pirates was last week, you numpty.
The Texas A&M short agriculture.
Just start working your way down. You'll get there eventually.
Artichokes.
Kevin, how do you spell egg?
It's not AR, moron. It's AG.
Kevin, how do you spell egg? All right, now replace that E with an A,
Egg. Okay.
and then
Plural.
add on a few more letters.
Plural.
Eggs.
Oh my god.
That just sounds like you're about to say something hateful.
It's the Aggies. Aggies. Oh my god, it's the Aggies.
I would have never
Which-
guessed that.
Which, by association, makes New Mexico State the
Oh shit.
Okay, on that note, I think it's time to end the episode.
oh boy.
Oh my god. All right, so Spotify, make sure you leave us 5 stars. We're a 5-star program. Make sure you leave a comment down below. We'll read them out on the next one. I didn't pick out a comment this week. I've been doing a lot of stuff. YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment down below. I'll
Whoa.
respond to you personally. We got a lot of videos coming out over the next couple of months. If you've enjoyed me, my name's Jackal. Twitch.tv/Jackal, YouTube.com/Jackal Joker.
Oh fuck. I've been. If you also don't know your college football teams, feel free to follow me at youtube.com/FireGuyKev. And if you do know your football teams, tell me all about your favorite football team in the comments. Oh god.
If you like listening to me, stay here. Listen to this again and again, and listen to Kevin say some words he shouldn't.
Oh, no.
And if you don't like me, I'm gonna go to New Mexico State where they're the Aggies.
Aggies.
So it's Argies and Aggies?
No, they're both the same.
Oh, they
They're
are?
both the Aggies.
They're both Aggies.
What the fuck is an Aggie?
Agriculturist. Whatever. It's not the thing that you said that probably just got blurred out.
It's probably for the best.
I'm gonna send Stone Cold to give you a stunner.
That's probably
I
for
think you have to take the pin this week by proxy.
I think that's a good Stone Cold. What are you doing?
Stop him, Mike. Cover his ass. Cover him. I got the pin. Ring the bell. It's all over.
Whew.
Hey, Mr. Steve, did you know that you're apparently the top 38th ranked WrestleMania match of all time when you were hobbling around in your little t-shirt?
What?
What?
No, I said the top 38 ranked match of all time.
What?
The
What?
top
What?
38th
What? What?
ranked
What?
match
What?
of
What?
all
What?
time.
What?
It's way too high in my opinion.
I'm not.
Yeah, I agree.
No, he drinks. He doesn't. He doesn't smoke.
Oh, Sorry. Oh, he's way too drunk, in my opinion.
Fucking Aggies.
God, that's fucking funny.